Picture this. It's a Monday morning. You're stuck in traffic. The office clock feels like a countdown timer. Are you really living? That's the rat race. A cycle of earning, spending, surviving, but never truly thriving. I was part of it too, until I walked away from a corporate job in the city and chose a different path. In this video, I'll share with you what I've learned and how you can start to escape the rat race. Even if you're not rich, even if you're scared, this video is going to be a little long, but watch it till the end and you'll derive a lot of value out of it. In India, the rat race often starts early. First, it's board exams, then it's engineering, medical, graduation, post-graduation, then a job, marriage, EMIs, kids, promotions, retirement, and somewhere along the way, your dreams disappear. You chase the illusion of security, but deep down, you feel stuck. You were not born to just pay bills and die. I was there. Corporate job, good salary, decent life. But the more I earned, the more I consumed. The more I consumed, the more I needed that paycheck. It wasn't freedom. It was a golden cage. So I started asking these questions. What does enough mean for me? What do I want my days to look like? What if I stop chasing what others call success? If you want to escape the rat race, I will suggest these 5 practical steps. While these principles can be widely applied across the world, but I'll be talking more from an Indian context. The first and the foremost is define what freedom means to you before you chase it. Everyone says they want freedom, but when you question them that what it really means, and they go blank. Is it quitting your job, moving to the mountains, starting a new business, having 10 crores in your bank account? Until you define it for yourself, you're chasing someone else's dream. If you don't define freedom, the world will define it for you. And the world will tell you that freedom is equal to more money, bigger house, fancier car. But real freedom, that's deeply personal. For one person, it could be retiring their parents. For another, it could be the ability to wake up without an alarm. For you, it might be sitting on a hilltop, sipping chai and reading without deadlines. Freedom isn't one size fits all. It's a mirror, not a magazine cover. Real freedom is not about escaping responsibilities. It's about creating alignment about how you live and what you value. If you love writing and you're spending 10 hours a day on spreadsheets, that's not freedom. If you value your time with your kids, but your job owns your weekends, that's not freedom. You're not trapped by the society. You're trapped by a life you never questioned. Here's a list of 5 questions to help you define your version of freedom. What does an ideal day look for you? What are you doing when you feel most alive? Whom do you want to spend more time with and why aren't you? If money weren't a problem, how would your life change? What's the one thing that your current lifestyle doesn't let you do, that you deeply crave for? Don't answer these questions quickly. Sit with them. Write them down. Because this is the real roadmap, not your boss's promotion plan or the society's timeline. You don't need to live in Bali. You don't need to be a digital nomad and a millionaire. You just need to build a life that lets you breathe. Maybe your version of freedom is earning 50,000 a month from a passion project, time to write a book, living in a small town close to nature, taking care of your parents without asking for leave. That's valid. That's powerful. That's enough. You don't need more, you need meaning. Don't just escape, don't just quit. Define, design, and then depart. Because the true freedom isn't found there. It's built piece by piece. When you start listening in here. The second step is to cut lifestyle inflation. Don't increase your spending every time your income goes up. Say no to unnecessary EMIs. Stop buying things to impress people you don't care about. Save and invest the gap. Rat race thrives on mindless consumption. Freedom thrives on mindful living. Ever notice when you earn 10,000, it's not enough. You earn 50,000, it's still not enough. You earn 1 lakh and by 25th of the month, your bank account is again empty. Why does this happen? Because every time your income grows, your lifestyle quickly grows with it. That's lifestyle inflation, the silent killer of freedom. In India, lifestyle inflation comes with a cultural fuel. Weddings become competitions, Diwali becomes a shopping festival, success is equal to a car EMI, an apartment EMI, branded clothes. Even if you don't care, people around you care. and that pressure adds up. But here's the truth that no one tells you. Buying freedom is greater than buying status. Let's look at 4 practical ways to cut lifestyle inflation. Number 1 is keep your fixed expenses low even as your income grows. Don't upgrade your flat just because you've got a raise. Keep rent, EMIs, subscriptions lean. That way, you can say no to a toxic job and take a break without panic. Save more as you earn more. Create a rule. For every 10,000 extra that you earn, invest 7,000 and enjoy the balance 3,000 guilt-free. You grow, and so does your freedom fund. Treat your savings like a flex. Number 3, have a value filter for every purchase. Ask yourself, does this really add long-term value or joy? Spend on tools, learning, experiences. Cut the mindless dopamine stuff, impulse gadgets, status buys, over-ordering. Number 4, create a lifestyle lock period. Commit to not upgrading your lifestyle for the next 12 months, even if your income doubles. You'll be shocked to see how much faster you build your financial momentum. Lifestyle inflation makes you keep running faster and faster on the treadmill, but going nowhere. Escaping the rat race isn't about becoming a monk. It's about making conscious choices. Spend where it matters, cut where it doesn't. And most importantly, don't let upgrades rob your ability to choose your life. Third, and a very important step, is to build an emergency fund and multiple sources of income. You can't escape the system if you're one salary away from panic. Start a side hustle, freelance, teach online, learn high-value skills, some of which I will be talking about here as we go forward. Most people in India are one medical emergency away, one job loss away, or one family crisis away from a panic. I'm not saying this to scare you. I'm saying this so you don't have to live in fear. If you want freedom, there are 2 things you absolutely must do. Have an emergency fund and have multiple sources of income. Let's talk about the emergency fund first. Imagine this. You lose your job, or your business takes a big hit, or someone at home needs urgent care. You have 2 choices. You go into debt, beg for money, and panic. Number 2, calmly dip into your emergency fund and breathe. An emergency fund is not an investment. It's not meant to grow. It's your financial oxygen mask. Ideally, save 3 to 6 months of your essential expenses. Keep it in a liquid account, in fixed deposits or liquid mutual funds. Use it only for emergencies, not for iPhones or for vacations. Peace of mind is the best wealth, and that starts with having a cushion. Let's also understand why having only one source of income is risky in today's world. In the past, a job was security. Today, even the top companies lay off in minutes. No matter how stable your MNC job looks, one HR email can flip your life. The next step is to build multiple income streams, and I'll give you 5 ideas towards doing that. Start small, but start now. Number 1 is freelancing. Use skills like writing, design, coding, or video editing. Websites like Upwork, Fiverr, and Indian platforms like Work and Hire are gold mines. Even if you earn 5,000 rupees per month, that's your phone bill covered and a little extra. Number 2 is digital products and courses. Know something well? Teach it. From Excel tutorials to yoga sessions, people are monetizing what they already know. Platforms like Gumroad, Learnist, or even YouTube can help you start. Number 3 is affiliate marketing or content creation. If you love talking about gadgets, tools, or books, start an Instagram page or a YouTube channel. Monetize through affiliate links, brand deals, and AdSense. It takes time, but it scales. Rent out a spare room, a bike, a camera, or even a farmland. Or start a weekend service. Tuitions, coaching, consulting. You don't need to quit your job. You just need a few spare hours and the courage to start. Number 5, investing. Once you've built some savings, start simple SIPs. Let your money quietly start working for you. When you sleep, your job stops, but your investments don't. Some of the common excuses that people have: I don't have time. Start with 1 hour a day. I don't have skills. Learn. There are free resources everywhere. I'll do it later. Later becomes never, and crisis doesn't wait. Every rupee that you earn can either buy you comfort today or buy you freedom tomorrow. Emergency fund is your safety fund. Extra income gives you options. Together they give you something rare. The ability to say no. No to toxic jobs. No to burnout. No to living paycheck to paycheck. You don't have to be rich to be free, but you do have to be smart. Start today. Leave a comment and tell me, what's that one area where you feel lifestyle inflation is creeping in? And what's that one change you'll make starting this month? The fourth step is to invest in yourself and not just in assets. Most people obsess about SIPs in mutual funds and FDs. But the best ROI is from your mindset, your skills, and your courage. Read, network, learn storytelling, money, sales, whatever moves you closer to independence. Learn high income, high agency skills. For example, skills that allow you to earn independently, like copywriting, video editing or storytelling, coding, digital marketing, public speaking, content creation. These just don't raise your income, they build your confidence. Assets give you returns, skills make you unstoppable. Think of it this way, a stock can give you 12% return, real estate maybe 7 to 10%, but one skill, one book, one insight can change your life trajectory. That's 100% ROI over time. The fifth step before you decide to quit your job is to take mini exits. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow. Try doing these things instead. Take a 30-day side hustle experiment. Remote working for 1 month from the mountains. A weekend where you disconnect from consumerism. Take small steps and build belief. Most people think that escaping the rat race is this big dramatic move. Quit your job, sell everything, move to the mountains. But here's the truth. You don't have to burn it all down to begin. You can take small exits, trial runs that show you a different way of living. Think of them as freedom experiments. Let's try and understand that what all you can do in these mini exits. Give yourself a 30-day side hustle challenge. Mute Netflix that month and use that time to build something new, a newsletter, an ebook, a YouTube channel, a freelance portfolio. The goal here isn't money. It's to prove yourself that you can create and not just consume. Try to work remotely for a week amongst nature. If your job allows, take a week work from the hills, or a quiet Airbnb in Goa, or a small homestay in Uttarakhand, Himachal, or Kurg. It's a mindset shift you will realize. You don't need the city noise. You're more productive in peace. Life can feel different. Try one weekend full of disconnection. No screens, no news, no phone scrolling. Just read, journal, walk, and think. We often say that we feel trapped, but never stop long enough to see the cage. Take a 1 month sabbatical from your job if possible. Some people are able to negotiate an unpaid leave or use saved up vacation time to step away. Use that time to travel meaningfully, volunteer, learn a new skill. Just be with yourself. It's not running away, it's walking towards yourself. Mini exits give you a taste of freedom without the fear of a full leap. They help you to test your ideas, try new skills, and get used to a life that is not bound by a 9 to 5 job. They also quiet the voice in your head which says, what if I can't do it? Small experiments build big belief. Now here's your challenge. What's one mini exit you'll take in the next 30 days? Comment below and commit to it. Because every small exit you take, it's a doorway to a new life. The rat race wants you busy, not awake. But the moment you pause and ask, what do I really want from this life? That's when the escape begins. I don't have it all figured out, but I know this. You are allowed to live slow. You are allowed to have peace over prestige. You are allowed to define success on your own terms. If you're serious about escaping the rat race, tell me in the comments, what's the one change you'll make this month? And if this video helped you, share it with someone who feels stuck. And don't forget to subscribe. This is your friend Rakchit reminding you, a better life is not found, it's created.